Today I want to talk about how to properly fill and troubleshoot a Klaro by Case Elegance lighter. This is a brand new lighter, just opened the packaging. It's not going to come filled with butane. It's got a little hole in the bottom, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little tube in there. The most important thing is getting really high end. We sell on our site some Zycar. This is Calibri, but it needs to be either premium or they have some like high altitude, really good stuff. Because if you put dirty butane in your lighter, it's not going to work right. So the first thing to do is make sure that you line up the straw on the butane with the nozzle on here. Because if you don't line it up when you're trying to put it in, it's going to spray kind of everywhere. So I was able to line it up on the first try, which is good. And you just kind of push it down on there, putting some pressure on it. And it's filling up the lighter. Get it nice and full there. Now this has a little gauge on the side where you can kind of see how full it is. There you go. Now this is turned up pretty high. One of the things you can do to troubleshoot this is there's a little inside there. You take a little tiny screwdriver and you put it in there, and you can turn it left or right, and that will control how high the flame is. This is set pretty high, so if you're not seeing it light right away, then you just barely turn down the flame a little bit, and that will help. The other little trick that you can do is you open the top here, and then you take your thing and you just kind of press it where it lights at. You kind of put it down on it. Don't light it while you're doing it. It could be very dangerous, so be very careful. But you put it down on there. You want to get a little butane on there to clean it off, because sometimes it gets dirty. And then you want to, like, right after you do it, as long as it's not all over the lighter, right, just on that little spot, you can, with butane in it, you can light it and it should spark. The other thing you do to clean it off is when you have it open, you can take another lighter and you light it right there, and it'll kind of catch that butane and really clean that off for you. So that's some good troubleshooting tips for the Klaro by Case Elegance lighter.